Okay, so you've just got here. Let's allow the match to start. We're going to start in about 10 minutes. Just got to get the rods out. And as you can see, it is absolutely horrible weather. It's raining. I've got the brolly up. Sefay's just setting his up over there. So he's going to be fishing over there for the day. I'm going to be in this swim. Hopefully I can win. And I don't have to be eating chili. Okay, so I've just set the rods up. The rig I'm using today is just a hair rig with Tough Boy Tackle's hook and the bait company's baits. And then it'll be the same on that one. Anyway, it's just waiting on Sefay now. He's just putting his bank sticks in and I'm sure we can get started. So what are the rules for today then, mate?
For an F1 and a common, it's 1 point.
For a mirror, 2 points.
And for the biggest fish of the day, it's 3 points.
And for a tench, barbel or chub, that'll be 4 points.
So yeah, let's get into it.
Who's going to be in the chili? Couldn't actually get chili for today's session. So instead we have chipotle, I don't know how you say it, chili flakes. I've just made Sefay try one. Did it taste nice, mate?
It's not that bad, but yeah, it's a bit of a kick.
He was gagging, it was bad. Guys, we know he's going to be the loser. Right, I'm going back to my swim.
Is it?
I'm going to call it, and then we're going to get the rods out. Good luck, mate.
Good luck to your tight lines.
Yeah, who's he saying that to? Saying it to the winner. Alright, so, literally just got the rod out, and I'm in. Literally got the rod out about 2 seconds ago. It's a little common. So that'll be 1 point for me. I think it's an F1. That'll be 1 point for me. If I land it, I'll speak to you when I've landed it.
So I'm just weighing this fish. What is it?
About 8.5 pound. Just landed this 8 pounder. Don't look 8 pound, but it's quite a heavy fish. Nice to start me off in the match. The biggest of the day so far, and it's a mirror. So that's 5 points to me already. Okay, so here's the release. Off she goes.
It's a little F1. I think it's about 4 pounds, but we'll weigh him now. But puts me on the mark.
1 point to him.
Lucas
I'm on 5.
He's on 5 because he had a mirror and
Biggest of the day.
Fish.
So we're going to weigh him. He's only going to be about 4 pound.
Yeah.
But let's weigh him.
Here's the weigh-in. 5 pounds.
Yep, 5 pound on the dot.
Right.
Here's the release. Off he goes. Right, I'm going back to my peg. So obviously me and Sefay have just had a fish off the mark. I'm on 5 points with a mirror. I'm the biggest fish of the day. And look at that noddy over there just recasting. The loser. He's going to be in that chili today. Yeah, fish are jumping just out here. Got one rod out there. One rod just down that margin where I had that mirror from. Sefay, he's got one down there. One on the corner of the island. Sefay's just had another one. 3 pound on the dot. He's on 2 points. I'm still on 5. It's an F1 again.
Just get rid of these one. It's very small. Just had it on my feeder. I've had 2 fish in about 10 minutes. Let's get the release.
The release. Here he goes. Just making some PVA bags, and as soon as I look at my bait, I see about 10 slugs and 1 snail. Pretty cool things though, like look at the colours. Little ones, quite a fat one, that one. But yeah. So I've just had a beep on my left hand rod. It dropped back a bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, you see that, guys? Well, I just said I had a beep on my left hand rod. And then my right hand rod, the rod tip just wrapped. That was a pretty crazy moment. And to catch that on camera, it's pretty cool to be fair. Come on the carp. Okay. So nothing to report back yet, except from that little stroppy guy over there. The little loser, or the losing one. Today me and Sefay had an option, either to bring a float rod or a spare rod for some bread in the evening. And Sefay likes a bit of surface fishing, so he's decided to bring a rod to put some bread on this evening, see if they're feeding off the surface. And I've actually bought a float rod today. So yeah, I do have a float. I've just casted it out, and I could always be a bit cheeky in this evening, just retie over hook and a bit of bread. Yeah, nothing to report yet. There's 4 people fishing on here today, including me and Sefay. But yeah, hopefully we'll catch. So as we said last video, we have a very good session coming out this summer. Welford Pools Fishery. We have rented out a lake for a long weekend. There's 30-pounders in there, fish up to 30 pounds. Some lovely fully scaled and mixed scaled. And yeah, but obviously not to keep off track. I'm gonna get back to the video and hope that we can catch some carp.
Just had a little crucian, about 4 pound on the nose. Let's get the release. Here's that crucian. It's alright. It's a new species, but it's still a point really. It's an F. It's quite still common. But yeah, let's get the release.
The release. So my rod down there, obviously you saw the rod tip do a few taps. Hasn't had nothing since that, so I'm going to reel in, just stick it on the corner of that island, see what it's saying.
Another like F1 thing, literally 2 minutes after that other one. But yeah, so now points, Luca's still on 5, but I'm on 4 now. Catching up. Here's the release.
So I was pretty confident at the start of the day. I thought I was going to smash him. I'm on 5 points still. I've just had 1 fish. He has now had 4. But they've all been commons. He's on 4 points. He's 1 off me. Come on the carp. Trying everything really. I've had a recast on both of them. I've even moved one a bit, but nothing yet. Hopefully the carp's swim away from his bait onto mine.
Another one about 5 minutes later. This feeder's doing good work. Now the scores are tied. Next. Come on. We're only about 2 hours into a session, but yeah, we're not going to weigh this one. It's probably about 2 pounds, but yeah, let's get the release.
Here's the release. Let's do this. This is really getting to me now.
It's you not being humble. I was being very humble. Said this other F1. Scores are now 6-5, but not going to bother weighing him. He's definitely not the biggest. But yeah, let's get the release.
Here's the release. Off he goes. Now decided to change swim. I'm now fishing with Sefay. I miss him too much. No, I'm joking. I've moved over into that swim over there. My alarms are really loud, so I'll be able to hear them. But yeah, hopefully I can catch. I've had 1. He's had 6. So at the start of the match, we were going to do bream, tench, barbel and chub, 4 points. But then Sefay was like, nah, I don't want to give bream 4 points. It's not worth it. They're horrible things. And he was like, we won't catch one anyway because there's literally about 5 in here. And anyway, Sefay's rod wraps round and he had a bream on. And if he landed that, which he didn't, he would have had 4 points. But he decided at the start of the match that we're not counting bream, and he's actually just hooked into a bream.
But it popped off, and I'm so glad it popped off because I don't want my net to be slimy.
Anyway, that's it really. But yeah, pretty crazy. Okay, so I've just lost a fish on the feeder. It's not going well for me at all today. Yeah, I think I'm going to be eating these.
Still only 1 point behind though.
But yeah, I'm only 1 point behind. That fish could have just changed it, but it's like 12 o'clock right now, so we have 5 hours left of fishing.
More than that, about 6.
More than that, about 6 then. And it'd be nice if I could have 6 in that time. I'll keep you updated.
It's been a good day for me. I've had 6 fish. They're all quite small though, but yeah. Luke's gonna be eating that chilli.
No, I'm not.
Nah, he's only 1 point behind, so yeah. But it's only like 1 o'clock now, so yeah.
Okay, so it's been a good few hours since any of us had any fish. However, we threw a bit of bread down and we actually just tested some pop-ups on the surface. And a nice mirror came up and took that, but there's been a few fish feeding off the surface today. So a bit later on, we're gonna do some bread, chuck some bread out. So yeah, nothing back to report yet. Just had this common, it looks like it's the biggest of the day. And yeah, £9 is the biggest of the day.
8.5. No, not.
8.5 is the biggest of the day.
3.
Right, so just had this common, £8. Don't know if you can see the belly on it. It's absolutely fat.
It's egged up.
Egged up. What a lovely fish. Caught it on a bit of bread, and now it paid off.
Yeah, you're only 3 points.
I'm in the lead. Lovely fish. Right,
Let's do this.
here's the release.
Where is it? Add pictures there, holding.
So here we go. Another carp. Don't actually know what this is.
It's a common.
I think it's a common. Literally 2 seconds after I had that the biggest of the day, that common. Same. Oh no, it wasn't the same spot. We had a double take when we had that common on, but my mate's dad had to fight that, and that unfortunately came off. But I'm happy with the fish I caught. Anyway, let's get the release. 2, 1, and here is the release. Okay, so I've just landed this little common, I think it is. Absolute tiny thing. Let's get the release. Here's the release. Off he goes. Just lost another fish on the leisure. Mirror actually, so that would have given me 2 points. And I'll be beating Sefay again by 1, but unfortunately that just came off at the net. I'm a bit chilled out about that one because the amount of fish on the surface eating my bread, pretty sure I'm going to catch another one. And while I was fighting that fish, my other rod dropped back. So I don't really know what could have happened there. But anyway, let's get surface fishing. So I'm having loads of bites. I've just had about 6 beats from this one rod, but nothing yet. Obviously I've had 3 fish now. But don't actually know, this bite is a bit funny. As you can see, the light's on. And I don't actually know if I have a fish on. But the line's not moving. But it's slackened up a good bit. So yeah.
Just had this mirror of bread. That means Luca's only 1 point ahead of me now.
Look at the dorsal fin, guys. It's ripped. Sefay had this fish last session.
Yeah.
Release. Okay, so the pressure's really on now. Sefay's 1 point ahead of me. I mean, behind me. So the pressure's on. Come on, the carp gods. Take. Got a mirror down there, a common here, and another common on top. So yeah, nice fish. Let's get the release. Right, it's a 3 carp that I've just caught. And off they go. There you go.
I just really saw common.
Let's get the release. Here's the release.
Right, see ya.
Off he goes. So, I was winning this morning, then I was losing, and now I'm winning by 5 points with that triple take I've just had. 1 on bread, 2 on my leisure. It's absolutely crazy. I'm winning by 5 points now, because I've had 2 of the biggest fish of the day. But yeah, anyway, let's get back into a bit more fishing. Faye's got another one in the net, but we're not going to bother filming it, as we've had so many today. And they all look the same, really. Right, so the loser of today's challenge
Even though I caught more fish.
is Sefay. And here he goes, see you in the chilli. What's it like?
It's alright.
I can see that in your eyes. So it's becoming to the end of the session now. Well, pretty much is the end. Just keep an eye on that rod tip and watch this. Wait. Let me get it on camera. So after the match, me and Sefay decided to do a bit more fishing. We had a double take, which was nice. Just to have some fun, not competitive. So I won today's match. Sefay caught more fish, but I had 2 biggest of the day and quite a few mirrors. Okay, so thanks for watching. We'll be doing a part 1, 2 and 3. This was part 1 and we'll be doing a final. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.